Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at another math problem. This is from the AMC 2021 Fall A. And yeah, let's go. So let ABCD be an isosceles trapezoid with BC is parallel to AD and AB equals CD. Points X and Y lie on diagonal AC with X between A and Y, as shown in the figure. Suppose angle 𝐴𝐿𝐷 equals angle 𝐵𝑌𝐶 equals 90. AX equals 3, XY equals 1, and YC equals 2. What is the area of ABCD? So of course, pause the video and try the question out for yourself, and then we can jump into it. So let's go. We have that CB is parallel to DA. So first thing that comes to mind, slopes are equal. Maybe we can use this in the future. We know that this length is equal to this length, so we can just call it A. And because that CX is 3 and XA is 3, and they both share the altitude XD, these triangles must actually be congruent by SAS congruency. Because we have this side 3, this angle 90, and this side XD. So SAS CXD is congruent to AXD. Okay, that means that this must also be A, because they both the hypotenuse must be equal. What's the plural of hypotenuse? I don't even know. But yeah, so we have that these three side lengths are a part of this trapezoid. But what do we do next? Well, let's set up some equations. The slope of CB must be equal to the slope of DA. So what does that mean? Let's call this B, call this C. That means that delta y over delta x, b over 2, must equal c over 3. So if we multiply both sides by 6, we can make it just a bit easier to read. So that's equation 1. How can we create a second equation? Well, we can do Pythagorean theorem. We have some right triangles. We actually have 4 right triangles. Are there any more? No, I think that's it. Yeah. But yeah, so we can do Pythagorean theorem. YA is 4, so 4 squared plus b squared equals a squared. And what else is equal to a squared? 3 squared plus c squared is also equal to a squared. So these are both equal to the same thing, so they must be equal to each other. So let's do it over here. Get some space. 16 plus b squared equals 9 plus c squared. Subtract both sides by 9. 7 plus b squared equals c squared. Okay, that's equation 2. 2 equations, 2 unknown. By now you don't really need to watch the video anymore. Just solve the thing. If you are watching, there's a pretty good way to do this, I think. Instead of isolating a variable and then subbing it in, I would rather see that this equation only has squared variables. So let's square the variables on this side. So let's just create a new layer, get some more space. So we get that, was it 3b squared? Yeah. So 3b squared, which is going to be 9b squared, equals 4c squared. And then we have our other equation, 7 plus b squared equals c squared. So now we can actually just multiply both sides on this equation by some value. Let's do 4. So we can subtract it like that. So 4 times all this, and 4 times this. And then our new set of equations will be 28 plus 4b squared and the 4c squared. So subtract these equations, 28 plus 5b squared equals 0. So 5b squared equals 28, and b squared equals 28 over 5. sub that back into this, except that equation divided by 4, of course. And then we get 7 plus 28 over 5 equals c squared. Let's keep moving. 63 over 5 equals c squared. And if we jump back to the question, it's asking for the area of ABCD, right? What's the area of ABCD? We call this C, we call this B, no, other way, B and C. So the area is actually going to be 6B over 2, which is the area of this triangle here, plus the area of the second triangle, which is 6C over 2. And if you factor out a 3 after dividing, you get 3B plus C. So area is equal to 3B plus C. And if we sub in B and C, B was going to be root 28 over 5. So let's write it like this, 28 over 5. And then plus root 63 over 5. Okay, what do you do from here though? Well, we have a common denominator of root 5. So we know it's going to be all over root 5. 28, if you turn it into a mixed radical, it becomes 2 root 7. 63 becomes 3 root 7. So 2 root 7 plus 3 root 7 is 5 root 7. And 5 divided by root 5 is root 5, right? Or you can multiply both sides, or numerator and denominator, by root 5 and rationalize that way. But yeah, then we get our answer is 3 root 35, root 5 times root 7. And there we go. So was this one of the possible answers? Yes, it was. So that is that question. Thanks for watching.